Good evening, EagleNick Audits. I'm back down here at the Out Rollins Park. I hear our friends the cicadas, but as we in the South call them katydids, a hollering. It is a very beautiful evening. How are you doing this evening? Now this is weird. I'm showing three thumbs up, but only one person in here. Now it's showing six. Good evening to everybody. EagleNick Audits. Now I do believe that YouTube has me blocked. I do not know. Hello, Miss Amy. Great to see you again. Now, EagleNick was waiting on you. I went and got me some crispy crunch chicken. I was fixing to enjoy it while we sit here and talk. I brought me a bottle of milk, got some milk to go with it. But I got the sweet and sour sauce to go with it, and I still got enough to get some breakfast in the morning. Instead of going to Greater Works, I could just go get me breakfast at Hardee's, because I've been wanting Hardee's for a while and ain't had any in a minute. So great to see you again, and I really do appreciate you. So how is everyone doing this evening? Thank you there, Paul. I appreciate you. I'm surely going to. I guess I'd have to say that chicken is one of my favorite foods. Now, if you're ever in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area, for some of the best Southern fried chicken and the best Southern recipes you'll ever eat, make sure you go check out B's Restaurant off Dodds Avenue. Now, they have a buffet with a Lazy Susan, one of them dar tables that turns around. You move the food from one place to another. Now, it is a little bit costly, but it is some very fine Southern dining. Now, EagleNick has not been to Bees in very many years because I've not had a vehicle other than a bicycle, and I wouldn't ride all the way to Chattanooga. If you're ever in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area, you can check out Bees Restaurant on Facebook. It's spelled Beas, Bees Restaurant. That's in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hello, Dixie. So glad to see you again. EagleNick sitting here eating a biscuit and some good old chicken, thanks to Miss Amy Loy. I'm going to audit this here sweet and sour sauce on this here chicken finger. They forgot to say about the hot part of that sweet and sour. It is sweet and it is sour, but it tastes like it's got a lot more hot in there than it does sweet and sour. Now, I did a little audit on that trash can over there, and I found some empty cans of R134A from SuperTech, a refrigerant that you recharge your air conditioner with on your car with self-sealing valve, or R134A automotive AC systems only. Do not mix with refrigerant 12R12. Oh, what if they got it on here? Probably see if it says 2018 Walmart Incorporated. SuperTech is a trademark of Walmart Incorporated. All rights reserved. Walmart, distributed by Walmart Incorporated, Bentonville, Arkansas. Made in the USA. Warning, keep out of reach of children. I was trying to make sure it didn't say do not drink it. And I was going to say, duh, no kidding, don't drink it. Well, I'll just read what it says there. I can't read that in Spanish. It says, I can't even see it from that distance. Look how small that writing is. Installation instructions. I can't read that. That's Lou Tittle. Danger, caution, warning. Warning, contents under pressure. Read carefully all other precautions in back panel. It ought to say, make sure you got one of them there magnifying glasses when you try to read that there little bitty writing right here. Look at that. Read it. Read it. I barely can see it. You know what I mean? Now, EagleNick is auditing this here chicken with that there sweet and sour sauce. With a bottle of that there biscuit with it. Oh, how so sweet. Oh, how so sour. Oh, how so spicy. Where did that hot part come from? I didn't see nothing about hot on there. Give it to EagleNick. He'll eat it. He'll eat anything. He likes it. He likes it. Hey, EagleNick. It's pretty daggum crunchy there. Pretty crunchy. You can see it's all white meat inside there. Got a real good crunch. Hey, I just realized this here's that there Cajun chicken, Cajun recipe. So it might not be that there sweet and sour sauce that's got the burn to it. It's that Cajun chicken. Good evening, Mike. No, this here is crispy, crunchy chicken, freshly made, perfectly Cajun. Wow, doggy, they ain't a kidding. That there's a Cajun. You know what I mean. That there make you slap your mama. You eat that there chicken there, it'll make you think you're that there Bobby Boucher in the Water Boy. Think you done went down to that there Louisiana. Now that good looking lady is up there doing her stretches. Sorry everybody can't see what EagleNick Audits can see. Good googly moogly. That flag sure is pretty. Okay, Flip. Here you go, Dixie. I keep losing sight in the phone because I'm eating on that chicken. We're just auditing the exercise, folks. That's all we're doing. Look, let's audit somebody getting one of them there books out of the little free library. That way we'll see how it works. That is a deep stretch right yonder, if you know what I mean, Bern. Hello, JD. How are you doing, my friend? We are auditing that there exercise. We are learning how to stretch it out, if you know what I mean, Bern. What chicken? Wait, yeah, I got chicken back here. Wait a minute. I dropped my napkin down here. I'm trying not to lose sight of it. The napkin, excuse me, I didn't mean that there burp to come out. That must have been that sweet and sour, that Cajun. It must have been a raging Cajun. You know what I mean, Bern? There you go, do them neck exercises. Yeah, you gotta make sure you stretch it out. Work 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 it out like a usher. I lost my bag blowing away. Come back here, bag. When if I leave you on the ground, that EagleNick is knowing he will go to jail. They will call it litter. Come back here, bag, cause I ain't a quitter. I caught that dar bag. Oh, yes, I did. It run and it run, but it couldn't stay hid. I'm gonna take it back over now to the table. Now, these ain't mine right here. This looks like that came from Zaxby's. These look like they came from Zaxby's. And that came from somewhere. There's a corn cob. Some of them there people act like they got one of them there corn cobs stuck up their butt. You know what I mean, Bern? Hey, brother, your corn cob came out. Plug up that bung hole, you might feel better. You know what I mean, Bern? There she goes. She's getting ready to take off now. I don't know why it got blurry. I hope that's just it and that ain't my eyes. Damn, I'm blind now, boy. Come back, man. Where'd you go? There it is, finally. Oh, she went over to get her headphones. That's that lady that runs with headphones on. She does her stretches first, and then she goes back to her car, and she gets her earphones, and then she'll start jogging here shortly. We're going to set the phone back down and get back to that there chicken. I'm sorry, Miss Amy. Don't get mad at me. We was just watching the exercises. Howdy ho, Matthew. How are you doing this evening? Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Beat all you ever saw. Been in trouble with them all since the day I was born. Just looking at what I can see. So why is everybody getting mad at me? Yeehaw, EagleNick audits. Yes, ma'am. I know that. I was just apologizing. I wanted to explain that we was just watching the exercises. EagleNick is not a villain. I'm working on that chicken, see? I mean, she's actually fixing to come right by, but not going this way. Uh-oh. I hear the sirens. We got little big kids coming by my. We had little bitty kids going by, and I didn't want them on the live stream. Thank you so much, JD. This doggone Cajun chicken tastes like it's got half of that Louisiana hot sauce they had in Louisiana. They put it all on this here chicken. They should have saved some of that hot sauce for them doggone people in Louisiana. Good evening, Spider-Man. I mean, Peter Parker. How you doing, my friend? EagleNick did not mean to give your secret identity away. You know, they ain't nothing wrong with old Peter Parker liking Mary Jane. That doggone Spider-Man's all about Mary Jane. Last dance with Mary Jane, one more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. She makes my heart sing. But there's also one that goes to, she's my cherry pie. Looks so good, bring a tear to your eyes. Make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie, yeah. Well, tell Mr. Philippine I said hello. You can do it. You can do anything. You are Peter Parker. If they catch you, just turn into Spider-Man, dude. Climb up one of them there trees and say, ain't nobody up here but us bars. You know what I mean, Vern? Dalton, Georgia, USA. That is the United States of America. Land of the free, the home of the brave. There is our American flag. Live free or die trying. You know what I mean, Vern. We are here at the park. Listen to the cicadas. Those look like some good shoes. Lovely, lovely shoes. I'm sorry. I was auditing a pair of shoes. I think they were Nikes. It is in some states, but some states it is not. It is not legal in the state that I reside in. Therefore, I do not partake of that there forbidden fruit. But now EagleNick partakes in that there chicken, fried chicken fingers with some sweet and sour sauce on it, thanks to Miss Amy Loy, a super awesome, wonderful lady. Well, Tennessee's about like Georgia. You can get that there CBD crap, that Delta 8, 9, 10, 11 it's called, but it is only 0.03% THC. Now, I've heard that you can order from Fried, FRYD, online, and that they can ship those vapes anywhere in the United States of America because of that there farm bill, that it is completely legal. And we're talking about stuff that is up to 98 to 99% THC, not 0.03%, which is not even a half of a percent. That Delta 8, 9, 10, 11 stuff is a third of 1% THC. Well, it is legal in New York. It's legal in New York. They had a store up there in Buffalo, New York when I went up there, but I never did visit it. I never even got to visit Niagara Falls or any old ladies falling down or anything else for that matter. Got kids going by again. Good in Calgary Community Watch. Yeah, it works, but it only lasts for a little while. I've tried it before a couple of years ago when they first come out with that Delta 8. Have y'all seen them there shorts I cut off of them auditors YouTube channels? I cut off a few shorts to show them that there fair use. On one of them, I let him do the intro for my video where he said, "Enjoy the video." My evening is going awesome, as I hope yours is as well, Calgary. I'm sitting down here at Al Rollins eating some of that good chicken with some sweet and sour sauce, eating a biscuit that I about done mowed down. That's one of them there honey butter biscuits. It is that crispy, crunchy chicken, freshly made, perfectly Cajun. And I'm telling you, whoa, doggy. It'll set your mouth on fire if you know what I mean. Hello, John C. How's it going? Just eating some of this here chicken with that sweet and sour and a biscuit. Snack box with window. Remove window film to recycle. So if you ever get any of these here things and you're going to recycle them, you got to take that there window out of them. You know what I mean? You can recycle that there box, but you can't recycle that there window. Well, if I did, I done aided it all. Did you really? I done had mine too out there when that woman asked me, said, "Are they here for you?" And I said, "No, ma'am." That was car number 38 out there. When I seen them go by as I was coming out to Ace Hardware, that woman come up and asked me what I was doing or something. I said I was recording that Dalton Police Department car. And then she said, "Are they here for you?" And I said, "No, ma'am. Just that there bicycle." Logano Mitchell. Now, I have a driver's license. I just do not have a vehicle at the moment. I sold mine back in 2018 because I did not like those high insurance premiums. See, in the state of Georgia, if you have a lapse in your insurance for over 6 months, it is like you have not had insurance. And I'm the type of person that anytime I own a car, if it gets to where it will not run, like that red van sitting in my yard, got to where it wouldn't drive no more, I canceled my insurance. It was about 7 months before I bought another vehicle. And when I bought that vehicle, the insurance was over twice as high as what it had been being. And then when I let that one go, it was even higher. And I thought, well, hell, if I let it go for 6 years now. I'd hate to see what insurance would be on a vehicle, so I just ride that there bicycle, if you know what I mean, Bern. They are very expensive to operate, that there insurance, that there gas, that there tag. Right there telling all them girls you can't give them a ride. Hey, I want to tell you why. I bet you're with the younger generation, probably. And if not, I'll tell you why anyway. It's like old Merle Haggard said, are we rolling downhill like a snowball headed for hell? With no chance for the flag or the Liberty Bell. Let's make a Ford and a Chevy that'll still last 10 years like it should. Are the best of the good times behind us now? Are the good times really over for good? I thought so. That's because they do not build nothing to last anymore. It has become a throwaway generation. They do not want to make anything now that will last because they keep saying, oh, we got to recycle. We got to renew. We got to replenish. If they would make it right, they would make it better. You get what you pay for. Hey, I can remember some of them there sobs that run like a rocket and would last for forever if you would take care of them. Now, I'll tell you what, EagleNick Audits always loved that little Toyota Celica GT, the one that was shaped like a little bubble. I love that car. I had a 1980 or 82 model Toyota Celica. I think it was a 1980 Toyota Celica GT. It was pearl white, 5-speed, got the best gas mileage, better than any car around nowadays. That's probably even counting them there hybrids. Good googly moogly. How many doggone cars you got, Miss Amy? No, I was paying a little less than that for 6 months, but still, that was too high to me when it used to just be $100-something for 6 months. You know, never had no doggone tickets, didn't have no accidents, but they just kept raising them rates. I live in Georgia, the great state of Georgia, as us hillbillies calls it. I actually live in Dalton, Georgia. Good evening, Mr. Alan Davis. Glad to see you again. Thank you, Matthew. How you doing? Yep, that is mighty high, Miss Amy. It must be a car that is being financed. Calgary, how many liters does it take to make a gallon? Ruh-roh, now that tells you a thing or two there if you're paying insurance for a child as well as your own. You know, they charge you a lot of that there money because you got a son on that there policy. You know what I mean? Dang, that's over nearly $6 a gallon. It ain't but some places it's under $3 a gallon right now. It had got up to nearly $3.50 or better. But that there bicycle I got there, boy, it gets awesome gas mileage. It ain't. I'm gonna fill it up if I can ever figure out where it goes. Well, if he ain't had no bad traffic history, then or a bad driving history, as they call it, it shouldn't be that high. I ran out of that there chicken, but I still got some of the biscuit. You have a blessed evening there, JD. It's a pleasure to see you. You take care till we see you again. Now, I tell you what, my wife, she always loved to drive them older model Nissan Pathfinders. Now, you could get one of them good, right, four-wheel drive Nissan Pathfinders or one that wasn't four-wheel drive, and you would go a lot of places that you wouldn't go in a normal vehicle, and they got awesome gas mileage as well. Let's check this out and see what he said. RG and MB are friends. Uh, Let's see. Let's figure out how I find that. Well, how come I don't see that in here? Y'all give me a minute. I'm looking at something. Hey, MB, step up to the chat there. I don't see you in the list there, but I see you time somebody out. Good evening, Momo. It is an extremely nice day. Miss Amy, can you see MB in chat? Capital M, capital B. It's just a YouTube handle. I made them a moderator, but they place somebody in a timeout, but I do not see MB in here. Andrew had said, did you know RG and MB are friends? And then MB placed them in a timeout. For 86,000 seconds. What's that all about, MB? What was that all about? How about explaining yourself? I'd like to know why you said that, because them channels is still getting my content even though I've got them blocked. That might would sort of explain things. Well, what does that got to do with him saying you and RG are friends? Everybody, I believe we got a spy in our midst. Do you know what they do to spies, don't you? I want to see if I can't untime them. Well, for some reason, they put somebody in a timeout just because they said that RG and MB are friends. Now, I have tried to remove the timeout, and I don't see no way to do it. Yeah, remove that there timeout. I want to hear what Andrew has to say. RG was one of them coming in here trying to cause trouble that I think is a troll for one of them frauditor auditor channels. Andrew, are you back yet? I'm gonna go look. I might have to do something about that. You gonna explain MB or what? Well, maybe this will remove that timeout. We'll take away that there wrench, seeing how you don't wanna let somebody say something. I'm sure they must have had a reason to say it. Respect is earned, it's not given freely. Yep, I'll show you what it's for, brother. John C., this is what that chicken noodle soup can is for. That's what I prop my phone up with on this here table. Well, I wouldn't hit RG from my channel just cause he works for the Trump campaign. You know what? Milk, it does a body good. EagleNick already brought MB down off that there high horse. MB lost that there wrench because I believe MB was using that wrench to try to dismantle EagleNick Audit's YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm telling you, I looked back all the way through the chat, and I never seen MB come in and say anything ever. All the way until they said something. I can go all the way back to the very first person said anything, Amy Louie. I'm there now, and I'm watching. But at no time do I see MB in the chat until after Andrew says that RG and MB are friends. After he says that, he is placed in that there timeout, and that message was deleted. Now I looked at the deleted message. Now he says, did you know RG and MB are friends? That was at the time, Dixie, that you said Nissan makes decent machines. And at no time did MB say anything till he said Andrew is a nasty man. Said Andrew is a terrorist. But at no time did I see MB. At no time did I see MB in the chat. MB, I never saw you in the chat until you had placed Andrew in an 86,000 second timeout and deleted that there message. All because he said you and RG are friends. Now, I never seen you in the chat at all until they said that. I gave him that 86,000 second timeout to let him think about what he's done. You know what I mean, Vern? And just so you know, 86,000 seconds is 24 hours. You know, like I've said, turnabout is fair play. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Yep, 24 hours is 86,000 seconds. Well, what I did is I timed him out for the longest time it had it. It said 24 hours, and after it said 24 hours, it said it removed all his messages. It deleted his messages, and then it said EagleNick timed him out for 86,000 seconds. That's what she said. Sorry about that. I couldn't resist it. Amy, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist it when you said seems longer. I had to say that's what she said. But now at least I didn't say after I said that I couldn't resist it that I didn't say that's what she said again too. Hey, MB can sit in the corner with Andrew since he sent Andrew there. Plus, he ain't got a wrench to hit him in the head with no more. You know what I mean? Them there wrenches hurt when they are used wrongly. Amy, that's what she said. Hey, I like it when a woman fixes you something to eat. I'd like it when my wife would fix me something to eat. She'd say, "Is it hot enough for you?" I said, "Well, you ain't going to go in there and warm up none if it is, baby. So go on back in the kitchen." Now, let me tell you how that usually goes, Alan Davis. Usually, the guilty dog barks first, you know. If somebody tries to say that another person is a terrorist, they usually say that to cover up the fact that they are a terrorist. Now, it looked like to me like Andrew was the one who got terrorized by that there wrench hitting him upside the head and knocking him out for 24 hours. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, Amy, Miss Amy, I sure do appreciate you, darling. You're just a sweetheart. Now, you know, I'm just going to have to tell you, when it came across the line like that, I just couldn't pass it up. You know, I just could not pass it up. And that is what she said. Hello, Fairlane boy. 66. That would be a 1966 Ford Fairlane, I'm assuming. Yes, sir. That there is a bicycle. Yep, it's got two tires on it. You're absolutely right. Cool. 66 power lanes. Was it a 4 in the floor? Them straight shifts are a lot better than the automatics. Look, I want to show you what I'm talking about. See if y'all can make out that jet up here. See if I can pull it in. You see that jet going through the sky? Now that jet is not leaving a chemtrail. That jet is flying as high as any other jets. They only leave them chemtrails when they want to. People says I'm a conspiracy nut, but like I said, I just tell the truth. That white spot moving through the sky there is an aeroplane. Some people calls them an airplane, but EagleNick Audits calls them an aeroplane because it flies straight like an arrow, but it is still flying straight and it is not leaving any chemical trails behind it because they do not want to leave them behind it. You know what I mean, Vern? That is another word of truth. Now, people don't like it when I tell the truth. Now, YouTube will probably place this video here too and add suitability. Now, I may have to go and delete all them there live streams from the past that has that there add suitability because I'm afraid that might be hurting my live streams. The last vehicle I owned was a 2011 and a half, but it was actually manufactured so late in 2011 that it was classified as a 2012 Kia Optima LX. I was the second owner. I sold it to my brother. I sold it to him in 2018. So it wasn't but a little over 6 years old when I sold it to him. And I had it for about 2 years. So I got it when it was about 4 years old. Best car I ever had. I loved to drive it. Got real good gas mileage. It was in immaculate condition when I bought it. It was still shiny and new. It was the company car for the secretary where I worked at. I bought it directly from her because the boss got her a new company vehicle, a Kia, one of them SUV Kias. I forget. That Kia Tiburon. I think that's what it was. Hey, I wish I still had my 1984. I think it was an 84 Ford Maverick. Had a 302 in it. It was canary yellow. Had a shift kit in it where the gear shifted backwards. It had a shift kit to where you could go all the way to low gear and it would shift through the gears as you reached the speed, but you were supposed to move the gear shifter into those gears. And I got out. That was when I was, that was when I was real young. And I got out with some of my buddies and they were drinking and I was acting a fool and I burned up the transmission in it. Hey, you have a great evening, Dixie. As always, it was a thrill and an honor to have you here. You take care and stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you the next time. If not, the time after. I guess we might as well get ready to end this here in the next little bit. I'm sure you all have something better that you would rather be doing, and I don't want to keep anybody here. Now, EagleNick Audits can sit here all night listening to them there cicadas and katydids. I hear that, Alan Davis. My friend Kendall, when we was kids, he had a Chevy Malibu that had a 305 in it, but he would turn that there, dadgummit, he would turn the air filter upside down on it, to where it would have a gap in it that make it sound like it had a big 350 in it. He would turn that there plate down, that metal round plate that went down over the carburetor, the intake, he'd turn it around backwards so it would have a loud sound. You have a blessed evening as well, Alan Davis. So glad that you were here. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. And EagleNick would really appreciate it if y'all would share my videos, my shorts, and my past live streams. It would help EagleNick Audits out immensely. You do not realize the power of that there share. The more shares I can get on my shorts and my videos and my past live streams, the better it is for my YouTube channel, because I can get my channel out into more algorithms to help me pick up more people to watch them ads. Therefore, EagleNick Audits can make a few more pennies every day from the advertisers paying YouTube and YouTube paying EagleNick Audits. I love you all very much and hope we can stay in touch. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I consider you all a sister or brother. If you see anybody that looks like they're struggling or hurting, all it takes sometimes is just a listening ear. Someone to talk to, someone to hear. So don't turn a blind eye or a deaf ear. You never know when it could be you or someone that you hold dear. Amen, Miss Gina. Good evening, Miss Gina. Jesus, 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 what a wonderful friend. He is the only one that we all can depend on until the very end. Jesus said, I will never leave you or forsake you. I am with you always, even until the end of the age. There is nothing on this earth that means more than knowing who Jesus Christ is. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus, because he first loved me. He loves us all, even the wretch that we all can be at times. He died for the sins of the world, so that the world through him might be saved. I love you all, and it is that time of day that EagleNick Audits will have to say, EagleNick Audits. I am EagleNick. Hello, Derek. How you doing, brother? I was just fixing to head out that there door, but I really do appreciate you stopping in. Sorry you hadn't got here a little bit longer. We've been on here for an hour and 19 minutes and a half. 1 hour, 19 and a half minutes, I should say. No, I couldn't get that there EagleNick Audits out all the way that time. That may be a product from all that there cigarette smoking, or it could just be a product of all that there talking. But I pray you all have a blessed night. This is EagleNick with EagleNick Audits. I love you all, and I'm out.